Okay, I've been saying this. Stop telling me about the Steelers' defense. Who cares? It's Aaron Rodgers. They can't run the ball. The offensive line pass protection's rated very mid. Everybody wants to tell me about this defense. This team's going as far as Aaron Rodgers is going to take them. 9 different guys caught the ball, tied for third in touchdown passes. I'm telling you, he has not played this well, in my opinion, since his MVP season. He is moving way, way better than he did in New York. This team is Aaron Rodgers. It's not Tomlin. It's not the defense. It's Aaron. And right now he's playing like a top 10 quarterback.
I just am confused by Colin's take here and what he's trying to say here, honestly, because after the Packers game, he was like, the offense is bad. They can't move the ball, blah, 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 you know. And it was just like, it was just all about the problems with the offense. And then it was also problems with the defense, how it's the most expensive defense and they can't stop Green Bay, et cetera, et cetera. And now we're like, stop telling me about the defense. This is the offense, and it's all about Aaron Rodgers, and he's great, and he's a top 10 quarterback. Like, I'm confused. I really am. I don't understand. I'm being honest with, I don't understand what the take is. Are we saying that this team is just terrible, terrible defense, terrible offense, and it's just all Aaron Rodgers? I mean, I don't think that could be the take either. And Aaron Rodgers is a massive, massive reason for the success of this team. Make no mistake about it, like I talked about in my original Steelers breakdown, like they scored 24 points off of those turnovers that I think it was 6 in total, if memory serves me correctly. I don't have my notes near me. And Aaron Rodgers is a massive reason for that. Like, you can get all these turnovers, but if you can't convert them to points, then what's the point? And what I just kind of try to keep emphasizing to my Pittsburgh family, to my Oakland family out there, thank you all for subscribing and watching the full length of the video. I really appreciate it. Please keep doing it. You guys are amazing. You will go as far as the team can take you. That's how this works. That's how this works. It can't be just one side. It just can't be. This can be a real team. This can be a complete team. I'm making this video at 1:26 a.m. right now, right? And so I really hope I wake up tomorrow morning and hear that the Steelers made some moves and that they're boosting that. I hope I see a move for offense and defense. That's what I really hope. You at least get 2 players, because you can make a legitimate Super Bowl run. I believe that. I think Colin said this in his podcast, and I agree that he's like, I don't think this is Aaron's last year. He goes, I see Aaron playing for, this year and next year. And I can see that. I legitimately can see that as well. And, we see what Flacco is doing. We see what Aaron's doing. Like, the juice is there. Imagine if you had Jamar Chase and Tig Higgins. Aaron Rodgers would be throwing the ball all over the place. Honestly, he really would be if he had a run game. If you had an O-line that could give him like just a 2 seconds more in the pocket, if you actually had that stifling defense that we would really hope that happens with the Steelers. And again, maybe it comes about, they talked about in the broadcast that they simplified this defense so these guys can just play more intuitively, faster, harder, stronger, all that good stuff. And, listen, maybe that is a big impact. Sometimes they just say that type of stuff and it sounds good and has no effect. Sometimes it's everything. Sometimes like a little sound bite like that is actually like, yeah, no, we're overcomplicating things. We're keeping things simple, and we're just letting the bodies be the bodies. We're letting the dudes be the dudes. Sometimes that is the answer. And sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes that we're relying too much on the guys. We got to help them out here. We got to, be a little bit smarter how we go about things. There's no right or wrong answer. And it's never just one way or the other. And that's what great coaching does. They make adjustments, they figure things out, they try to, solve the problem as they come about. But I mean, I don't know. We blasted Aaron and the offense against the Packers and said it just wasn't good enough, and said that a bunch of those points were really just in garbage time. and the game was really over, that it actually, the score wasn't even, you know, close to what it was, then look at what Green Bay is doing. And Jordan Love, he's thrown all over the place, 360-yard, you know, and it was just praising what that offense could do and what the offense for Aaron Rodgers couldn't do. So I'm just trying to figure that all out, honestly. And the Steelers are so fascinating. They've been like this for years, and understandably so, to a degree, because of their quarterback situation. It's like, how do you make sense of Russell Wilson? How do you make sense of Justin Fields? And now how do you make sense of Aaron Rodgers right now, honestly? But the Steelers are just so fascinating to me. And again, maybe it's because I lived in Pittsburgh. Maybe it's because I lived in Oakland, and, you know, I was the era, as I've emphasized many times now, that I was there the last time that it was like the true greatness of Pittsburgh football, right? You know, when they legitimately won their Super Bowl, and it was just, you know, you couldn't get any higher in Pittsburgh. And the conversations around the Steelers always seem to be pretty messy. There's just a lot of confusion publicly. I mean, again, think about what Colin said last week, where he was like, the fans don't even like the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Do you see how many fans for the Packers were in the stadium? He's like, that's the Steelers letting you know that they don't like what you're putting out. And now we're doing a walk-on is right. Walk-in is wrong. Don't tell me about the defense. This is all about Aaron and this offense, and he's playing like a top 10 quarterback. They improved to 5-3. They take down the Colts. And like we're saying, don't tell me about the defense, as the defense has its best showing stopping the Indianapolis Colts, who were on a historical record-setting pace of yard of points per drive. Higher than that, than the undefeated Patriots. Higher than that of the 2018 Kansas City Chiefs. You know, in Patrick Mahomes' first year. And the Steelers said, that's amazing. Not today. And it led to a huge win. We're not going to act like that's anything. That's what I'm saying about the confusion of this converse. Well, then what are the Pittsburgh Steelers like? Then what is the conversation? Can anyone help me out here? I'm asking. These aren't rhetorical questions. Can someone help me? I really don't know. I'm struggling to grasp it. I think I'm a pretty smart person. I think I do this pretty well, figuring out and deciphering what people are saying and what the takes are and breaking them down. Like, I love to do it. I enjoy to do it. But at this point, I'm just like, I don't know what people are saying right now. I just, what's this? How do you make sense of it? How do you make sense of it? I'm struggling to genuinely, I mean that. And so I'm not afraid to admit it. So someone please help me out. Help me make sense of, like, what are the Steelers then? Is it defense? Is it offense? Is it both? Is it Mike Tomlin? Is it not Mike Tomlin? Like, do we think they're great? Do we not think they're great? I know how I feel about them, but like, what's the story here? What is it? But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Pittsburgh Steelers improving 5-3? Colin doing his whole, he was right about, I guess, the offense, about Aaron Rodgers. Nothing to do with the defense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun, and please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much.